Hi, this is Don McAllister and welcome to another weekly tip video. This week's tip video was inspired by a message sent to me by member Phil Turtle. And Phil said, as I sit in my car waiting for my physiotherapist appointment, I was wondering if it was possible to have Siri read news articles to me, or perhaps even articles from one of my favourite magazines like ScreenCastsOnline Monthly. And that's a great question, Phil. So let's start with news articles first. As you're probably aware, and we have covered before, Safari does have a reading list to allow you to collect together articles that you want to read later. And to access that, if I go into mobile Safari, I've just gone to nextscreencar.com and I've found a news item here that I'd like to read later. To add it to my reading list, I just tap on the share button, and there's an option within the share button to add to reading list. So if I tap that, now to get to the reading list, if I tap on this little book icon next to the share button, you'll see the one I've just selected, the top one, is now part of my reading list. If I tap into there, you'll see it says read view available quickly on the screen, but we'll come back to that shortly. What I want to do now is to set up the speech element. So if I come out of here, if I go into settings and then into general, into accessibility and into speech, there is an option to speak the screen. So if I select that, with that selected, there is also the option to highlight content as it's spoken if you want, but I'm going to leave that off for now. There is also the option if you want to go into voices and change it to any of these voices. But I'm going to go ahead and just stick with my default. I'm going to come back out of here, back into my reading list, and now I'm just going to allow Safari to read the screen. And to do that, with two fingers, you swipe down from the top.
Next, green car logo, car search, top 10s, electric cars, fuels and MPG, tools and calcs, costs and tax, news and reviews, more, green car news, Prev, news home. Next, VW confirms mobile rapid charger will go into production.
Right, I'll just stop that. The thing I wanted to point out, if I close that down, is it read everything. It read the header, it read the advertisement, it read all the labels, etc. Now, if you go into read a view by tapping on here, and then we play the same thing again,
VW confirms mobile rapid charger will go into production. Volkswagen has confirmed series production of its mobile rapid charging.
Okay, I'll pause that. So as you saw, it ignored all the initial blurb and just went straight into the article itself, which is what you want really if you're having it speak back to you. Now, as far as the controls, if I tap on the controls again, so there's a turtle icon and a hair icon. So that will either slow down or speed up the speed. So let me play it again.
Station will begin next year. As the German manufacturer looks to develop EV charging infrastructure alongside its forthcoming ID electric vehicles.
Okay, you can fast forward by paragraph at a time, so I'll play and then hit the fast forward button.
At VW's Hanover component.
That's just a quick preview of one of this week's Apple-related tutorials from Screencasts Online. Screencasts Online is your premium source of Apple-related video tutorials. All of our members get access to brand new, up-to-date tutorials each week, as well as unlimited access to our entire video archive full of Mac and iOS related tutorials. You can stream and download all of our videos on your Mac, iPad and iPhone, and even your Apple TV using the members-only Screencasts Online Apple TV app. Membership also includes a complimentary subscription to the digital ScreenCastsOnline Monthly magazine, published each month and packed with videos, articles, reviews, as well as hints and tips covering all aspects of the Mac, iPad, iPhone, and all of the other fantastic Apple products. So, if you're ready to start getting the most out of your Apple devices, visit screencastsonline.com today and become a Screencasts Online member.